I remember this one girl I liked in secondary school. I hung out with her a lot, and my snitch sister went home like, Toyosi likes Janoku. I'm sitting here like, who sent you? What's your problem? Can the stress out my ye? Welcome to Afro.olu. I will be your host. My name is Olu. Speaking of names, does your name mean something? My name means God comes in because Africans be religious. Don't get me wrong, I love my name, and I'm glad it isn't Ugbim or Sas. The people be having some funny ass names, and you know what I mean if you're an immigrant, because people think the funny names are yours. Let's divide this into categories, alright? Foreign names, racial stereotype names, normal names, and occupational names. Let's start with foreign names, or at least names foreign to the U.S. If you ever paid attention to how bad the substitute teacher was going to fuck up your name this time, man, you had it easy. I had a class with this one friend of mine named Oluwatosin. Now, his name is pretty similar to mine, which is Oluwele in full, by the way. And it's wrong from the start when people try to pronounce it, like, all the time. Back to Tosin. The substitute teacher goes, Oluwa. And I'm thinking, wow. For a white lady, she's not doing too bad. She might look confused, but not too bad. And with all the confidence in the world, the sub goes, Oluwatoxin. And to this day, his name on my phone is saved as Toxin. Now, I'm Nigerian, and so is my name. My name is Oluwole. Most people can't pronounce that. I understand, just call me Olu. And then there's Catherine, who can't even say Olu. Shadi goes Alu. Really, bruh? Every once in a while, I get an endearing busybody trying to pronounce Oluwole. 23 consecutive times and failing each and every one of those 23 times. On the rare occasion they actually get it, they just go home and sleep. Next morning, Olu becomes Alu and Wale becomes Wali. Moving on. Racial stereotype names. A man I respect once wrote, and I paraphrase, if you're not stepping on anyone's toes, you're not going to be successful or something. That's what I think he said. Politically correct America, I'm coming for your toes. You know some things about people just by looking at their names. In all honesty, if you live in the U.S., you probably know what ethnicity someone is if they have any of these names. Devon, Lamar, Brad, Shania, Ramirez, Catherine, with a K, Liz, Annabelle, Olu. That's what I did there. Let's go back to Africa with this one, all right? In Nigeria, names could be entire sentences, like mine, remember? Yoruba names be like, that's one name, not even the first and last. That's an individual's first name. It means God kills me with laughter of joy, by the way. I remember this one girl I liked in secondary school. I hung out with her a lot, and my snitch sister went home like, Toyosi likes Janoku. I'm sitting here like, who sent you? What's your problem? Can the stress out my ye? Then my mom goes, Janoku tokoja murin kofiri. Apparently it's a saying, and they forgot about it until this point, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make for some clout on YouTube. You know, normal names. There isn't much to say about these. The regular Kevin, Maya, Tyler, Aiden, Jasmine, Richard. All the fun is in the irregular names, or those associated with irregular things, like Kyle and Karen, Tyrone, Richard again, but as the shorter form of his nickname, you know, the one we're not allowed to say. Occupational names. Some popular ones include Madonna, Michael Blackson. Some less popular but more widely known and used ones include flowers, alcohol, colors, and precious stones. These are used in the adult industry. The actresses, and dancers bear these names. Depending on how you look at it, they're either very creative or not at all. You hear names like Diamond, Sapphire, Furnace, the Vanilla Unicorn, and apparently Fufu? Pause. GTA really got a named after an African food that tastes like. Quick little side note, If you aren't already comfortable friends with someone whose first name is actually one of these, God help their soul, don't make any jokes about how their name can and is probably being used by another individual who partakes in the aforementioned business.
My name is Diamond. I heard it in your voice like you questioning it.
So which strip club do you work at? I'm kidding.
You know what?
Big brain. Oh yeah, there's one extra. Biblical names. Isn't this fun? Always thought people named Jesus was a f***ing joke. But alas, Jesus has namesakes. When there's guys or girls with extreme biblical names, they're usually not that godly, if you know what I mean. It'd be the Esthers, the Marys, the Davids, Daniels, the Jebediahs, and the Eves doing stuff that's barely legal, if at all. You know what I'm talking about. If it ain't you, it's probably your best friend, you nasty individuals. Anyways, I've been Olu. Like, share, and subscribe if you liked it, I guess. Well, see you around.